gorgeous friends. Hope you're all doing great, wonderful souls. Lots of my appreciation for your likes, shares, and subscribe. And please do not forget to continue to give your thumbs up, shares, and hit the subscribe button for those who haven't subscribed. Please take whatever resonates with you and leave if it doesn't. And do not try to shoehorn in every situation because I'm just trying to channel a piece of my mind so it might not resonate with everyone out there. But for sure, my video is timeless so you can come back and watch whenever you need the information. Our topic for today is about fear of emotional intimacy and abandonment are the main blockage and cause of relationship failure. What is intimacy? Intimacy here is not in the context of the meeting of an oyster and an eggplant. Intimacy is the essence of both love and friendship. To feel intimate with another person is to feel a close emotional bond characterized by mutual sharing and understanding. Intimacy leads to feeling of warmth and security reminiscent of the trust and acceptance we felt as infants. Conversely, in its absence, we feel acute pain of being strangers to each other, a sense of isolation or separation. Intimacy requires a good deal of trust. We must be confident enough to expose the most private and vulnerable aspect and not to keep it secret. While building and healing our fear of emotional intimacy is the key to a success relationship. Most of us want a relationship with someone, but at the same time, the fear of emotional intimacy stems forward and we doubt whether it is going to happen and last forever. Why would anyone be apprehensive about being emotional close to opposite gender? In dating world, we all want a true real love, having a partner who knows us, accepts us, who loves us for who we are, is a matchless life experience. But the strange truth is that intimacy is in practice avoided by men and women and may even be terrifying to them. Many of us are not as open to intimacy as we would like to believe we are because we love, as wonderful as it feels, can trigger intense fear of rejection, abandonment, and loss. The reason is because we are not allowing ourselves to know someone for who really they are, not letting the other person see us beyond our mask or our shadow self. We do not allow ourselves to be vulnerable with other people or with the one we love. We must let the other person see us from the light and dark side. We need to allow ourselves to feel secure and to trust the other person to love us the way we are. The fear is triggered by our inner child trauma. We believe that we have to be strong to protect our feelings as we have been programmed by our cultural and society paradigm that we must be strong not to show our weaknesses, especially at young age. Men are raised to believe that boys are not allowed to cry. Even kids from dysfunctional families have no back to turn to. When they are bullied, they try to find comfort but their parents are too busy, so they tend to find solace within themselves. We grow up to be adults who tend not to trust other people when it comes to our feeling. Our subconscious mind being programmed to work on our own, so we become overly independent of feeling. We thought we cannot do everything by our own as nobody can help or support us. This tendency has created a problem later in our relationship with our partner. Believe so. Let our partners love us with our weakness and help us become more expressive and open by building trust. For all of us, men and women, the prerequisite for a real sense of trust is that we must feel and believe that we are loved and we are lovable in spite of our flaws, quirks, and limitations. Learning to let go of our idealistic concept of being perfection and strong all the time. It is impossible for neither men nor women to have the high standards. It is more natural and human to become more fully of who we are. There is no need to hide neither our age, softness, fears, dreams, weaknesses, nor our strengths. By doing so, what we bring to the relationship is more fully and completely our whole self, providing a richer experience for both partners to accept the imperfection to make it to perfection. The sad truth that we feel safe if we are passive aggressive, so we do not have to be close and to show our affection to the object of love since we are afraid of our weakness to be seen. We are trying hard to wear our mask because it is easy for us not to show our weaknesses, wanting a relationship but at the same time not ready. The universe gets confused, so our goal not being presented, acting as if we want closeness but at the same time not wanting it, because we are not ready to accept the reality and afraid of being rejected or abandoned due to our past experience with ex traumatic partner, or because we are reluctant to come clean and clear. We feel safe to mask our trauma, not facing it and let it go, but we carry along but wanting a new partner to understand us, wanting the relationship, but at the same time casting away by blocking it. Unconsciously, we go along the way attracting the wrong person and be in the same pattern of broken relationship. Remember, what we believe, we manifest. First and foremost, in order to feel at ease being known and loved by another person, we have to feel comfortable at our own skin. We must love and accept ourselves at our good and not so good qualities, embracing the principle I'm not perfect, I'm flawed and human, but on balance I'm lovable person and I'm a soul being, not just physical being. By accepting oneself, we begin to be more vulnerable. Intimacy and closeness become not simply tolerable but valuable, comforting, and pleasurable. Fear of abandonment stems from the insecurity and fear that our partner is going to leave us if they see our weaknesses. This is an epidemic killer of intimacy. Divorce rates has increased due to this psychosomatic problem. till death do us separate has been replaced by why do we need to commit, as sooner or later our partner is going to abandon us due to the fact that love won't last and many couples break up. But the iconic reality in modern lifestyle is that men and women who choose to avoid themselves from the risk involved in choosing open relationship or non-committal oftentimes face the abandonment, conflict and drama they fear about in a committed relationship. People who are guarded, who fear intimacy, often set in motion a process of estrangement and ultimate rejection, the very calamities they want so desperately to avoid. They only risk to attract the same pattern they fear because they emit out non-committal vibration, so they only attracts in player and trickster energy. Remember, be who you want to attract so you can attract the perfect partner. Wearing the mask, you will only attract in those who is superficial and promiscuous intentional partners. We must remember that when someone judges us, it is not because we are not worthy or good enough. Our worthiness not depends on others' perception but more on our truth and God. Maybe they say something that hurts us and it is because they have problem and nothing to do with us. If someone cannot accept or abandon us, maybe they cannot see the goodness in us or maybe they are not still in alignment with us. Or perhaps it is not for our highest good or purpose to be with them. We must remember that we are all worthy and we are loved. If we are loved and loving ourselves unconditionally, therefore we can love others unconditionally too. If we are loving, there is no reason for others not to love us and accept us as the way we are. Let go of our fear of emotional intimacy and past relationship trauma to embrace love. Not everyone has ill intention, so do not generate everyone. They cross our path just for a reason not meant to stay. Some are meant to teach us a lesson, and a real soulmate is meant to stay. The fear is just this illusional belief we create in our subconscious mind. We are love and co-creator of God's love, and we are worthy of love and being loved unconditionally. Be kind, be true, spread love and light, and bring peace to this universe. Thank you, lovely souls, for listening to my video, and please do not forget to come back next week. See you. Bye bye. Sending you lots of love and light. Lily.